A few days ago, a dear, beloved friend of mine, who I called brother, had the privilege of calling brother, went home to be with the Lord. At the shockingly young age of 46, God decided it was time to go home. The background that you see behind me, if you're not a follower of ours, this was a virtual recreation of the AM WCPA booth that we used to work at back in our hometown of Clearfield, Pennsylvania. I couldn't decide a background. I couldn't decide how best to memorialize him. He passed away on October 25th, sometime in the afternoon. His beautiful, loving wife called me to pass on the news. And since that time, I have been in a state of shock would be pale. Uh, there's no there's no description I can convey. I've conveyed to a lot of the pop culture, Rediscover the 80s, the Retro Network, Agents of Mask, and other ventures that we had been a part of. At how I couldn't even get motivated to do this, something we loved to do, which was podcast. I couldn't flip the mic switch, as it were. A few days have passed, and I'm able to collect my thoughts and emotions at the moment. To be honest, it doesn't hit me until the evening when I'm reading more and more posts, videos of the memorials that you all have left behind. I knew he had an impact on a lot of people. I just didn't know how deep that impact was. And I can only convey his wife and his family's feelings of love, gratitude, how much you guys loved their Jason, as she put it. For me, he was the best of friends. We started out in the 4th grade together, Clearfield Alliance Christian School. Somehow bonded very well. And that casual classmate became a good friend. And then one of my best friends I've had the true adoptive privilege of calling a brother. I It's hard to say goodbye to him. But I know he's in heaven right now. He's just temporarily not in this world. He's in the next waiting. As a believer in Christ, I know that's where he's at. And that's what keeps me going, that he's up there waiting. He's up there DJing for all I know, podcasting it up there. We've been a part of ventures, nothing monetary. I don't mean it in that way. Just fun adventures of rekindling our youth, the Agents of Mask, the Rediscover the 80s, the nostalgia we shared, the likes, even the dislikes. His memoir, helping him edit that, spending years brainstorming about the Agents of Mask, the script that we wrote for Mask. The him coming to visit while he was in college, and I was stationed out in Scott Air Force Base, coming up to go visit, hang out, to comfort me when I was going through terrible relationships in the past, to stretch out his hands when my mother passed 2 years ago this Halloween. It's surreal. I keep looking above. I'm not looking at the camera. I know that. Broadcasting 101 should look at the camera, or at least the microphone. But above me are pictures of him at our first RetroCon in 2015. Seems like a dumb thing to go see our nostalgia. That perplexed us going there, to see the people, the voices we grew up with, to meet those internet buddies that Jason didn't know yet, we didn't know yet, with Bill Ferris and William Bruce West and just just so many people. I apologize. The names are escaping me. I think one of the big things I'm gonna miss the most, just being able to ping him, send him dumb photos. In fact, today I was almost sent him a text. Saw a guy right beside me. It looked like Will Nelson. I was gonna ping him, and if there's no one I have a connection like that, I don't have that connection. I'm sending stuff like that. One of my dreams was to have a radio station with him. Not one of these big conglomerates, AM/FM, although it'd be nice, but that streaming station I talked about, a memory jogger, and we invited Bob Day on. I thought that'd be an awesome endeavor for us to, even if he was down in Alabama, somehow rig it up, internet, so he could DJ, I could DJ. We could rekindle our youth in that studio. I was planning to rebuild that studio. but I know where he is. Hopefully we'll be DJing it up with Bobby Day up in heaven, orchestrating the worship band up there. I don't know. God had a better purpose up there. I don't know his visions. As a believer, I struggle sometimes. I'll be honest that I struggle with the whys. I also lean on him for this, for his understanding of the greater purpose. And I know that's what Erin and her family are dealing with right now, is leaning on him. The amount of people that have showed the love for him, I thank you, is not enough. We love you, Jason. We miss you here on this earth, but I, I know where you're at. Thank you for being my brother for nearly 40 years. I'll see you later, my friend.